Hey guys, it's Alana with the FriendlyBands SunshineLoom, and today we're going to be making the American flag cuff. Before we get started, let's pick out our colors. I already have my rubber bands organized in the lid that I keep underneath my SunshineLoom. Today we're going to be using red, white, and blue. I'm going to be using my darker blue. Okay, so let's get started with step one. This bracelet actually has 5 phases, so first let's do phase 1. We're going to head over to the start side. And for our first row, we're going to be starting in the corner that has the stars. So we're going to do 9 blue rubber bands going forward for our inner circle. So starting on peg 24 to 48, that's 1. All the way up to 9 rubber bands. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So right now we're on peg number 56. And then for the rest of our row, we're going to be doing red for the top of our flag. So we're just going to go around with red until we reach our sizes. And today we're going to be going up to our large size. Okay, so we're stopping on peg number 67. Then we're going to head back over to the start side and do our second row. And we're going to start including our stars in the blue portion of our flag. So going from 24 to 25 with blue. And then we're going from 25 to 26 with white. And we're going to alternate blue and white. So we have a blue and then a white. A blue and then a white. And then a blue and a white. So we have 4 stars in that first row. And then 1 more blue there at the end, ending on peg number 33. And now we're going to finish off the row, and this row is going to be white for our next stripe. Okay, we're approaching our sizes here. We're going to go forward to peg number 45. And then we're going to take a single red rubber band from peg 67 up to peg 45. And now we're going to finish off here with a double loop. So I'm going to do all of my double loops in red for this bracelet. So we're going to attach, twist, and loop over. Or if it's easier for you, you can also do this by hand. So just make a figure 8 and then put the other end over your finger and then attach both sides onto peg number 45. Then we're going to head back over to the start side and start our crossbars. So for my crossbars, I'm going to be using white. You skip the first 3 pegs, and from peg 49 to 26, place your crossbar. And then just keep going all the way around until we get close to the end, going up diagonally from our inner circle up to our middle circle. And then we have 3 pegs left at the end. We have our double loop on peg 45 and then no crossbar going across 67 and 44. This is what your sunshine loom should look like after step 1 of phase 1 of the American flag cuff. And now we're ready for step 2. We're going to lock our pattern in place. So head over to the hook side and grab your FB hook. we're going to go inside our double loop, pull around to the back, and grab the red rubber band off of the top. There we go. And then hook forward, go back inside our double loop for the white rubber band to hook forward. And then I'm just going to do my entire inner circle first. So make sure you're inside the teardrop of the previous rubber band and also inside your white crossbar before you hook forward. Inside our teardrop, inside our crossbar, right there to hook forward. We're going to do that same thing all the way around. And then we're going to hook forward from peg 48 to peg 24, head back over to our hook side, and go inside that shape there, but in front of your double loop, and hook forward, inside our crossbar and our teardrop. So push back your crossbar to hook forward, then push back and hook forward all the way around. And then we're going to hook forward from peg 25 to 24. And this is what your sunshine loom should look like after step 2 of phase 1 of the American flag cuff. Now we're ready for step 3, removing our creation so far. So grab your FB hook and then a single blue rubber band. And you're going to stick your FB hook through all of the rubber bands on peg 24. Attach your single rubber band. Turn your hook so that the pointy side of your hook faces the base of your sunshine loom. Pull through and reattach. Grab your FB link, pull tight, and just slide that on, as easy as that. And then we're just going to gently tug from side to side to remove our creation so far. And like I said, this is 5 phases to this bracelet. So here we have phase 1. This is the very top of our flag. Now we're going to move on to phase 2. So head back over to the start side and we're going to set our pattern. So for phase 2, we're going to be doing 3 rows. We're going to start off with blue from peg 24 to 48. And this is going to be an all blue row for the top part of our flag. So we're going across for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 blue rubber bands. And then we're going to do our stripe. So this stripe is going to be red. You're going to go all the way around until we reach our sizes. And then we're going to stop on peg 67 for now. Head back over to the start side and start our next row. So this is a row with stars. We're going to start with blue from 24 to 25 and 25 to 26. And then we're going to do a star and blue and then star and then the blue. And then last one, a star, and then we're going to do 2 blue at the end. So you should be on peg number 33. So again, that's 2 blue, and then alternating white, blue, white, blue, white, blue, and then 1 last blue. Then we're going to do our stripe in white. We're just going to do white all the way around to our desired size. Then head back over to the start side and do our last row for this phase. So this is going to be an all blue row for the corner. So we're just going forward from 24 to 1, 1 to 2, and then moving forward for a total of 9 blue rubber bands. So what's nice about the outer circle is that the number of rubber bands is represented by the number on your pegs in this case. So we're stopping on peg 9 for 9 rubber bands. And then we're going to finish out this row with our stripe, and for this one it's going to be red. And we're stopping on peg number 20, and then pulling across a single red rubber band from peg 67 to 45, and then again from peg 20 to 45. Then we're going to finish that off with the red double loop, so attach, twist, and loop. Then we're going to head back to the start side to lay down our crossbars. And we're going to lay down just single loose rubber bands on the outer circle. We're skipping the first 4 pegs, and we're going just to peg 2, and then 3, 4, 5, and all the way around until we get close to the end. Okay, we're stopping on peg number 19, and we're skipping peg 20 and that last rubber band where we put our double loop already. Now we're going to attach our first phase to our second phase. So head back over to the start side, and you're going to want to make sure your FB link in the shape of an S is on your start side, starting with S. And you're going to find your first crossbar and pull that across pegs 49, 26, and 2. So we skip our first 4 pegs and pull across, making sure our single rubber band is still connected and underneath our crossbar. I'm going to go again and just do the same thing with right side up triangles over our dangling crossbar for the next phase. We're going to do that all the way around. This could happen to you if you have sort of a rebellious crossbar. And if your rubber band comes loose, or if it's just hanging on one peg, don't worry, just pull that over so it's on both sides of your peg. And pull across. And last one, pulling across pegs 66, 43, and 19. And now we have our double loop left from our first phase. I'm just going to pull that across to keep it out of the way when I do step 2. So this is what your sunshine loom should look like after step 1 of phase 2 of the American flag cuff. Now we're ready for step 2. So grab your FB hook and head over to the hook side. You're going to insert that into your double loop, pull around to the back, and grab the topmost rubber band. And for me that goes to my outer circle. Then we're going to go back inside and grab the next rubber band, going to our inner circle. And then one last time for that white rubber band, going to our middle circle. And then I like to push back my double loop and grab the one rubber band that goes forward, just so that doesn't hang down there. Then we're going to do the entire inner circle. So again, make sure you're in your teardrop and your crossbar, and we're just going to hook forward all the way around. I'm going to go forward from peg 48 to 24, head back over to the hook side and do our outer circle. And we want to be inside our dangling circle, our crossbar, and our teardrop shape. So make sure your hook is inside all of these parts and hook forward that bottom rubber band. So we're inside our circle, inside our crossbar, and inside our teardrop right there, and hooking forward. And we're going to hook forward from peg 1 to 24, head back over to the hook side and do our middle circle. So push back your crossbar and hook forward. And then if you need a little assistance pushing back your crossbar, you can always put your finger on this diagonal here. So hold back your crossbar and hook forward, or just use your hook to push back and hook forward all the way around. And we're going to hook forward. And this is what your sunshine loom should look like after step 2 of phase 2 of the American flag cuff. We're ready for step 3, removing our creation so far. Insert your FB hook into all of the rubber bands on peg 24. Grab a single blue rubber band and pull that through. And then reattach the other end onto your FB hook. Grab an FB link and slide that across. Now we're ready to gently tug from side to side, removing our creation so far. So this is phases 1 and 2. And you may have some crossbars that get pulled up like that. You can just drag those back down. There's phases 1 and 2 of our bracelet. Let's move on to phase number 3. We're going to head over to the start side. And we're going to start with a starry row. So from peg 24 to 48 with blue. And then a star. We're just going to alternate blue and white. So we have blue, white, blue, white, blue, white, blue, white, and blue. So that's a total of 4 white rubber bands, or 4 stars. And then we're going to do our white stripe. So you're just going to do overlapping singles until we reach our desired size. We're stopping at peg number 67, heading back over to the start side. And this is the final row of blue for our flag, so we're going to go forward for 9 blue rubber bands. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, ending on peg number 33. Now we're going to do a red stripe all the way around until we reach our size. Stopping at peg number 45, heading back over to the start side. Now here comes the easy part. All we're doing from now on are just stripes. So we're going to do a white stripe starting on pegs 24 to 1, and then we're just doing white all the way around until we reach our size. Now we're going to go in from peg 67 to 45, and then in from peg 20 to 45. Then I'm doing a red double loop, so attach, twist, and loop back over. Now we're going to lay down our crossbars. So for this phase, we're not adding any additional crossbars, we're just using the ones we already have. We're going to start on the start side with our FB link shaped like an S. Make sure your hanging crossbars are closer to your inner circle. And then we're skipping the first 4 pegs and dragging across to make right side up triangles. And we're just going to do that same thing all the way around. And then I like to hold my double loops on a peg. And this is what your sunshine loom should look like after step 1 of phase 3 of the American flag cuff. Now we're ready for step 2, locking our pattern in place. Grab your FB hook and head over to the hook side. Go inside your double loop, pull around to the back, and grab the top rubber band, which should go to your outer circle. Go back inside and grab the other white rubber band going to your inner circle. And one last time for that red rubber band. And then I like to hook forward, pushing back our double loop and grabbing one more for that middle circle. And then we're going to go around the entire inner circle, going inside our crossbar and our teardrop as always to hook forward. So this could happen to you. My crossbar isn't all the way on my peg. That's okay, just pull it over. Then we're going to hook forward from peg 48 to 24. Head back over to the hook side and do our outer circle, going inside our crossbar and our teardrop all the way around. And we're going to hook forward from peg 1 to 24, head back over to our hook side, push back our crossbar, and hook forward all the way around. Then hook forward from peg 25 up to 24. And this is what your sunshine loom should look like after step 2 of phase 3 of the American flag cuff. Now we're ready for step 3, removing our creation. So you're going to insert your FB hook into all of the rubber bands on peg 24. Attach a single blue rubber band, pull through, reattach, and then slide on your FB link. And then we're just going to gently tug from side to side all the way around. So that's 3 phases down. We have 2 left to go. One of them will be a phase of 3 rows, and the other a phase of just 2 rows. So there you go. Now we're ready for our next phase, phase 4. So these next phases are going to be all stripes. So we're going to head over to our start side, and our next stripe is red. So from 24 to 48, and then all the way around our inner circle, just using red. And then our last rubber band going forward to peg 67. Head back over to your start side, and we're going to do a white stripe. So from 24 to 25 and all the way around until we reach our size. Then going forward to peg 45, head back over to the start side for another red stripe. So from 24 to 1, 1 to 2, and then all the way around until we reach our size. Then we're going to go forward from peg 67 to 45, and also from peg 20 to 45. We're going to attach our double loop in red, attach, twist, and loop onto peg number 45. And we're going to head back over to the start side for our crossbars. So first I'm going to attach my previous phase. So again, you have your FB links in the shape of an S on your start side, and you want to make sure the blue corner is nearest the center of your sunshine loom, or the red stripe is nearest the center. And these are going to be a bit smaller because you only need to pull these across one peg. So you're skipping this first peg, number 48, and going right to peg 49. And then we're going to pull across just that one peg all the way around. Okay, and your last crossbar should go across to peg number 66. We skip peg 67 and we already have a double loop on peg 45. And now we're going to add the rest of our crossbars. So you're going across from peg 49 to 26 and then all the way over to 2. So right side up triangles all the way across. Make sure you're over that crossbar you pulled over from your beginning phases. And we're going to go all the way around with our white crossbars. And our last crossbar should go across peg 66, 43, and 19. And this is what your sunshine loom should look like after step 1 of phase 4 of the American flag cuff. Now we're ready for step 2, locking our pattern in place. So grab your FB hook and head over to the hook side. Insert your hook through the double loop, pull around to the back, and grab that top red rubber band going to your outer circle. Go back inside your double loop and grab the other red rubber band going to your inner circle. And then lastly, your white rubber band hooking forward. And then just so there's a little more tension here, I also push back my double loop and grab the rubber band going from peg 44 to 43. Now we're going to hook forward the entire inner circle. Make sure you're inside both the crossbar coming from your earlier phases and your other crossbar that you just placed down. So here I'm inside this crossbar, now I'm inside both. And then you're going to hook forward. So push back right where the rubber bands make an X and hook forward. And we're going to hook forward all the way around the inner circle. Then we're going to hook forward from peg 48 to peg 24 and head back over to the hook side. And we're going to hook forward the outer circle. So starting at peg 20, inside our teardrop and hook forward, inside our crossbar and our teardrop and hook forward for the rest of the way around. Then hook forward from pegs 1 to 24, head back over to the hook side. We're going to push back our crossbar and hook forward. And again, you can also push back your diagonal right here between your outer and middle row and use that to hook forward. Then we're going to hook forward from peg 25 to 24, and this is what your sunshine loom should look like after step 2 of phase 4 of the American flag cuff. Now we're ready for step 3, removing our creation so far. Grab your FB hook, insert that into all of the rubber bands on peg 24. I'm going to use a red rubber band this time. Attach that to the end of your hook, turn the pointy side toward the base of your loom, pull back and reattach, and we're going to pull tight and slide across our FB link. And then we're going to gently tug from side to side to remove our creation. Great, and now we just have 2 more rows. So we're going to head back over to the start side, and we're going to do a white stripe. So start from pegs 24 to 48, and then go forward until we reach our size at the end. Okay, we're approaching our size here. We're going to stop at peg 67, head back over to the start side and do our red stripe, going forward from 24 to 25 and then all the way around. We're going to stop at peg number 45 and then grab a white, going from peg 67 up to 45. And we're going to add our double loop, so attach, twist, and loop onto peg number 45. And we're going to head back over to the start side to pull across our crossbars. And again, you want to make sure your FB link is on the start side. And this time we're only grabbing this crossbar right on the end. So skip your first 3 pegs and pull across from peg 49 to 26, and then just continue pulling across your crossbars all the way around. Okay, and that was our last crossbar. We're skipping the last 2 pegs. I'm going to pull across my double loop from a previous phase just to keep that tight. And this is what your sunshine loom should look like after step 1 of phase 5 of the American flag cuff. Now we're ready for step 2, locking our pattern in place. So grab your FB hook, insert that into your double loop, pull around to the back, and grab that white rubber band towards your inner circle. Go back inside and grab the red rubber band hooking forward to peg 44. Then we're going to hook forward the entire inner circle, making sure we're in our crossbar and our teardrop all the way around. then we're going to hook forward to peg 24, head back over to the hook side, and do our middle circle, pushing back our crossbar and hooking forward all the way around. We're going to hook forward to peg 24, and this is what your sunshine loom should look like after step 2 of phase 5 of the American flag cuff. Now we're ready for step 3, removing our creation. Insert your FB hook into all of the rubber bands on peg 24, attach a single red, turn, reattach. Then you're going to grab an FB link and slide that across. And then we're going to gently tug from side to side, removing our whole American flag. What's great about the Sunshine Loom circular design is that your bracelet will go all the way around your wrist with just one kick and no extensions, which is great. There we go. I'm going to add all of these links on here, and I do want to ask you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We do like to hear from our Sunshine Lumineers also, so if you would comment and like our videos, we would greatly appreciate it. And the more you like our videos, the more we know what you're interested in. So we can give you more of what you want, which is good for everyone, I think. Okay, and I just like to use my pegs to hold my double loops as I attach my FB links. I think it makes it a little easier to slide them across. And then we're just going to pull that off. And there you have it, the American flag cuff from the FriendlyBands Sunshine Loom. 13 rows all the way around. Bye guys, see you later.